Welcome back to the Big House. Texas all over Michigan. 24-3 here at half. Well, welcome upstairs to the booth here at Michigan, and I want to welcome in Tom Brady from his booth for the first time in Cleveland. Tom Brady, new Fox NFL lead analyst. Welcome, man. Your Wolverines need some help right now.
Tell me about it, Joel. It's been tough to watch this first half. I was hoping I'd come on here and be talking about the opposite score there, but Texas is off to a great start. Quarterback's playing well, so Michigan's got a lot to cover here in the second half.
Yeah, and you're probably going to be talking about Quinn Ewers next year, with the way that he's playing here today. We're sitting here about 27 hours away from your debut. What are your emotions like getting ready for tomorrow and your debut on Fox?
Well, obviously super excited. There's a little anxiousness. Obviously, there's been a lot of preparation that's gone into it from a lot of people, and it's been a couple-year journey. But I think the thing that's most exciting for me is getting back to NFL football, being up here in the booth. I got the best partner with Kevin and Aaron down on the field with Tom Rinaldi. We got a great group. There's so many talented people that I get to work with. I get to be a part of a great team, and I get to cover a sport that I absolutely love. And I'm very excited about that. It kicks off tomorrow. I couldn't be more excited about the matchup. Dallas is coming to Cleveland. It's a great way for us to start the season, and it can't get here fast enough.
Yeah, and you got a great quarterback matchup, which really drives it, and I'm sure you're going to be focusing on those guys, Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott. Anything stand out with those two guys in tomorrow's ball game?
There's a lot. They both have huge years ahead, but they're coming off, obviously, different seasons last year. Dak's coming off probably the best season of his career statistically. Deshaun wants to get out there and prove that Cleveland made the investment in him and that he can come through when it matters. So it's a little bit of a different story between two very talented quarterbacks. They've really played well at different times throughout their career. They're going against some pretty talented defenses, though. So it's going to be a tough, hard-nosed football game. It's one of those, you come to the AFC North and you understand it's always going to be battle when you go to these fields. This is an incredible environment for football. I'm really excited to see both these quarterbacks come out and try to lead their teams to an opening day victory. It's going to be a challenge.
If you think back to your career, what was the most difficult part? Because both of these guys are veterans, right? So they've done it before. But what was the most difficult part of these early season games, more specifically week one, about trying to find a rhythm?
I think opening day is one of the most challenging situations for obviously any team, any quarterback. There's so many unknowns. You've brought in a lot of new players from the offseason. There's free agents. There's draft picks. How do you integrate them into a new system? So as you prepare for your own team, you're going against the team that they did the same thing. And in Dallas's case, they got a new coordinator on defense. In Cleveland's case, they have a new offensive coordinator. So there's scheme changes, there's player changes. Nobody quite knows how it's going to go, and that's why we all tune in to watch. We want to see what's the team going to be like. Every team's very hopeful this time of year. And the reality is the team, they're all starting from the same point. They're all starting at a level playing field. They're trying to work their way up and become one of the most talented teams in the league. None of them have proved it yet. They've all got to go out there and earn it, and it's a hard thing to do in the NFL.
And that's the challenge just on your side. And tomorrow, both of those guys are going to have to deal with two premier defenders, maybe the two best defenders in all of football, and Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons. Tom, how would you attack those two guys, or at least try to neutralize them when you're on offense?
Well, that's the point. There's no way to attack those guys. Those guys attack you. You have to do your best. It's kind of your best protection job in the critical moment, situational football, in the red zone, on third down, because those D coordinators are going to put those guys in position to make plays. They're just not going to throw them out there and say, okay, you're going to line up here. They're going to be all over the place. They're going to be moving around. It's up to the offenses to really identify where they're at, put together the best protection schemes they can to give themselves a chance to throw the ball in those must-pass situations. So it's a big challenge for both offenses. Both offensive lines, there's some question marks going into the game. So I think those D lines are going to be a huge factor in tomorrow's game.
You already mentioned it, but doing this job becomes a lot easier when you've got great teammates around you, probably a lot like being a quarterback. Kevin Burkhardt, know him better. EA, Aaron Andrews is phenomenal, and Tom Rinaldi, obviously, we know how talented he is. My question, though, is have you had to get them donuts or coffee? Any rookie hazing here early?
They've been too good to me. I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm like, hold on, is it always like this? But they've been absolutely unbelievable. I love coming to join great teams, and I have that here at Fox, and I have it with my crew. Getting to know Kevin over the last 2 years has been one of the best parts about this new opportunity for me, and having people I can really connect with. Again, we both love football. We see it a little differently. I've had the opportunity to be in a huddle for a long time. He's been the opportunity to be here. So in a lot of ways, I am the rookie. I want to come in here and I want to earn it. I want to go out there every day and do my best for them and for the fans. I want to provide a little bit of insight for everybody to make the game, everyone understand it a little bit deeper, and I'm really excited about that.
Well, listen, this is an analyst-driven sport. We all watch the game through the analyst's eyes, and that's why I and the rest of America is excited about getting you in the booth so we can watch football through your eyes. Tom, good luck tomorrow, my man, and listen, we'll all be watching.